Okay. Right. Coming back to my introduction is over and we're going to the next slide now. Before I go to the next slide, which is going to tell you that what is digital marketing all about. Many of you have attended my free webinar, so few slides, about 7 to 8 will be repetition for you, but just bear with me for this time because there are some people who have come directly who have not attended my webinars, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start with this question. How much does a website cost? Anybody?
Around 60 to 70,000.
Okay. And can you make one yourself?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Anybody who agrees with the participants who said no, that is Tapan and Amol. See, please understand, you will have to interact with me if you want to understand, because I'm going to make you do things rather than I telling everything, right?
Yeah,
So
I think so. It's 1,000 rupees, which will be required to register the website.
perfect, good. And anything else?
And I mean, so we can make one ourselves.
Yes,
There are
good.
not many platforms which are available which help to define a website.
Very good. Absolutely correct. And anybody else would like to attempt this? Archana, ma'am, now that you're back, would you like to attempt this?
Pradnya here. I think you need a domain name and a host. So
Very
for
good.
that, some money is required. That's what I understand. But
Absolutely, ma'am, you're correct. And can you make one yourself if I give you a domain name and hosting?
no, I need a little bit of guidance because I tried that but did not work. But I'm
Okay.
just assuming that Google has so many free products. So with the help of some, guidance and Google, I should be able to make one.
Absolutely, ma'am. So just to now set it in perspective, yes, a website will cost 0 rupees if you have to make it yourself. But what will cost you money? There are two things. Like when you were born, you were given a name to be identified on the earth, correct? Similarly, when on the www, that is web world, when you want to show your presence, you have to have a name. And that name is known as a domain name, right? So suppose if Vishal is there, we say www.vishal.com. That is his domain name, right? So if anybody types that, his website will be shown. But by just name, your website will not be shown. This is one prerequisite, an identifier that who you are and where should somebody go if he searches for your name, right? The second thing is you are Vishal, but where are you? You're on the earth, correct? You're not on Mars. So earth is the world wide web for you in digital sense. That means you will be hosted on that and then your address can be found. So Vishal would have to have a domain name to be identified, and where he will be staying on that www will be the hosting. Now, when I say where will he be staying, why did I say like this? The reason is there are many hostings, GoDaddy, this thing, hosting, and you name, there are many companies which give you this hosting rights, right? They give you the place, they give you the space. So you have to have a name and a place to stay on the web. The name is known as domain name and the place to stay on the web is known as hosting. Is it clear to everybody?
Yeah. So Shopify is one of them. If
Say
I'm not
again?
wrong. Shopify is one of them.
No, Shopify, I will, okay, yes, it also gives hosting rights, but Shopify is basically a space developer, right? It gives you a website like WordPress. I'll come to Shopify. I'll just explain that little later.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. No.
But
Okay.
please understand, this is a very simple, this thing I'm trying to tell you. There is no technical knowledge required in digital marketing. You need a name, which is known as domain name, which you have to buy, which starts from about 99 rupees to maybe 500 rupees, depending on how that same name has been used earlier. Many times people buy domain name and then leave it because you get a domain name for a year, 3 years, 5 years, and like that. There's a period for the name, right? So if you buy it and leave it, next time it will be more costlier. And if it's the first time somebody is asking for that name, then it is very cheap. So 199 rupees for a year. Suppose you Vishal bought a Vishal. I hope you don't mind if I use your name repeatedly. It's just for example. So you buy for 199 rupees a domain name for 1 year, and then you host it on GoDaddy. Let's take an example. GoDaddy. So what do? GoDaddy will tell you, I'll give you hosting 90 rupees per month. That means 1,000 rupees per year, right? So this is the cost that will get involved. If you go to Hostinger or some other hosting services, the cost will vary. But generally, a simple hosting will not cost you more than 1,000 rupees a year, right? Or take it about 100, 150 rupees per month. That is what it will come to. And can you make a website yourself?
At this point, it is difficult. That's what I feel.
Okay. So, ma'am, please understand, if I give you a video game, can you play it? Have you attempted that?
No, not really.
Your son must be
But
playing. Huh?
yeah, he plays.
Okay.
PlayStation. and all.
So making a website is like a video game. Now, how I'll tell you, I'm just going to the next slide now. This first point is clear to you. Less than 1,000 rupees you can make, and how you can make, you know it, correct? All of you are okay with it?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. Can you
Yeah.
make money yourself? Yes, you can. What are the options? There is a Google site known as googlesite.com, where if you go, it gives you a website maker. If you go to Google My Business, which is now known as Google Profile Manager, which we are going to cover in this course, it will show you how to make a website, right? And there's this thing called WordPress. It's a content management system. Similarly, Shopify is a content management system, right?
Okay.
So you have to host Shopify on a hosting, and then it is a management system. So Tapan,
Okay.
have I clarified your doubt?
Yeah, I got it. Right.
Okay.
I got it.
So now what happens is, now please understand this, WordPress, Google My Business, Google sites are all free. You have to
Okay.
use it, right? But for using it, you have to host it somewhere. If you little bit know digital marketing, you will realize that even dummy hostings are available. Free of course, you can make it on your computer, but it will not be on the web. You can make your website and see whether it's good. All contents are working properly or not. All integrations are working. You can do it on a dummy one also. But let's take it like this, that WordPress is free and it's like a content management system. Drag and drop. You want a header, you drag it, drop it. You want to put your logo, you drag and put it where you want to. You want to have a photograph, drag it from your computer, put it there, it will be there. Very simple, right? If I can vouch for it, if you just go to YouTube and do the tutorials for WordPress, you will be able to do it, right? Google My Business, I'm going to teach you. It's going to be so simple that you will realize that why did you say that you were not able to make it? There are some catches for a free website, which we'll discuss. But yes, you can make a website, right? Okay. Now, what I'm going to tell you, what is more important in when you make a website or when you enter the web world, that you should hire, your ranking should be higher and your visibility should be omnipresent, right? There's no use making a website which is not seen by anybody. And a website, when you make, please understand the basics. Nobody knows what website you have made. Nobody knows. No, but people know the product that you're trying to put it on the website. Now, for example, I think Tapan said he is from Kriti Coffee. So
yes,
he will make a website, kriti.com, kriticoffee.com. Suppose, for example, let's take it like this. Now he'll make a website. Who will know that it's Kriti Coffee? Nobody will know. What people will know or what people will search for? Now, Tapan, you don't answer. Let me ask Sridhar. Sridhar, what do you think if there's a coffee website, right? kriticoffee.com. Who will find that website? Sridhar, are you there? Okay, doesn't matter.
Best coffee.
Deep sir, would you like to attempt?
Best coffee.
Absolutely. So that is the terms people are going to search, right? Search term is going to be best coffees in India, coffee near me, right? Then types of coffee, like what I learned from Tapan earlier was specialty coffee.
Specialty coffee, right?
And various things. So people are going to search for that. So in your website content, which is known as the king, content of anything in digital marketing is known as the king. If your content is correct, you will rank higher, right? So understand this,
Okay.
that if you put content correct in your website and anybody searching for it, he is bound to search your website. And once he comes to your website and he sees your photographs, everything, the presentation of your website, and the packaging is so good and they feel like drinking that coffee, they will remember that, oh, this is Kriti Coffee, right?
Right.
So
Right, sir.
kriticoffee.com is dear to you because it is your baby. But
Right.
people will know your baby by the talent your baby possesses or the
Right.
product that your baby. Do you all understand this? Now, these are simple logics which people fail to understand. Your name will get popular later. Brand is always bigger than the product, but the brand product comes first, then comes the brand. And when the brand catches up, the final result is brand is bigger than product. If there is a product by Reliance, will you all buy it now?
Yeah, we'll buy.
Yes, sir.
If there's a Adani product, will you buy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. So brand, once it is established brand, then okay, the Indigo, will you fly with Indigo nowadays?
Yes.
They fly right time nowadays, I understand. And they have the maximum number of flights.
Yes.
So now they are bigger than the biggest brand around now. Correct.
Right.
So have you all got it that your name and your this thing will become famous later? First, you have to popularize your product. And how do you popularize your product? A very simple thing, that your keywords should match the search term that general public is doing. Right?
Right.
Now, ये little complicated हो सकता है, लेकिन मैं फिर भी explain करता हूँ, और आपको लगा complicated तो आप मुझसे फिर से पूछिए. Now, suppose Girish sir said, sir, what is your profession? You said now.
I'm running a security agency.
Security agency, right? Now,
Yeah.
sir, can you tell us the name of your agency, if you don't mind?
Yeah. It is Skyline Facility Management.
Okay. So
Skyline.
Skyline Facility Management.
Yeah.
So Skyline Security Management will generally put something that people search for. Like if I am in Nyati Group and I want to take facility management for the colonies that we make, I will find facility management services in Pune. Correct?
Correct.
I won't know Skyline. I will type it, and if he ranks higher, Skyline Security ranks higher on the first page, I'll see it and I'll be very happy about it and I'll click it. Do you all agree?
Yeah.
Yes, but
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yeah. Yes, Tapan.
For example, someone is searching security agency near me.
So-
How will you ensure that Skyline will come in top?
So we will come to that point. So what he will do is, in business profile manager, he'll make sure that his name is coming on top. And just remember, Google My Business and business profile manager, Google profile manager are the same thing, right? Their name has just been changed.
Okay.
Okay. So anything within 10 kilometers, if you want to rank yourself in near me, you use Google My Business or Google profile manager. If you are a pan-India company, or you want to, in a particular city, you want to do advertising for anybody who's searching for you, then you will either do Google ads, or you will do Facebook ads, or you will do Instagram ads, or you will do WhatsApp marketing, or you will do email marketing. So there are various
Right.
things, right?
Okay.
Now,
Got it.
whatever we discuss, yeah, any questions? Varsha, madam, am I going very
No.
fast or something like that? Is it okay?
No,
Let's
it's
say-
fine,
let's-
sir.
let's
It's
say
fine.
whosoever in that 25-kilometer radius, sir, every security agency, right? The best security agency. Well, how does then one
So-
line
so-
will come right up?
So just give me 1 second. I'm going to the next slide and this will be clear for you.
Sure.
Okay. Now, these are the websites which I run, right? For running these classes, to show you my credentials, I run this. This is one is Digital Marketing Pune. This is my digital website. Then there's Home in Pune, which is my real estate website. And the last one, ssbcoachingpune.com, is my social service that I do for poor people who want to go for SSB. I have earmarked certain instructors who take very less money to do SSB coaching. Ladies and gentlemen who are not from defense background, SSB coaching is the interview that you give, which is a 5-day process to join as officers in the defense forces, right? So I will now just show it to you what happens when you do this. Can you all see my screen? I've clicked that website.
Yes.
Okay. So this was my
Yes.
website. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back there.
No,
No, we
I
are not
don't
able
see
to
that.
see
The
the.
website
No,
is
no, we are
invisible.
not.
Can you see the? You can't see my screen right now.
No,
No,
no.
no.
Okay. Okay. Don't worry. Can you all see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody is on a this thing desktop or laptop, or somebody's
Yes.
trying to see it on phone also.
I'm seeing on my phone.
Who's that? Pradnya ma'am.
Pradnya.
Ma'am, next class, if you can possibly use a laptop or a desktop, because there are many things you may not be able to appreciate on a phone at the moment.
Oh, okay. But I have a
Next.
laptop also on, but the Zoom meeting is on my mobile.
Okay, so next time you install the Zoom on the same ID, it will work for both.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now see, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Can you see the screen now?
We can see it.
Yes, sir. We can see.
Okay, my website was, now this is very important for all of you to understand. My website is ssbcoachingpune.com, correct?
Right.
I'm going to do search like this, SSB Coaching Pune, right? It's a general search term. Do you agree?
Right.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Yes,
Or
sir.
you'll do SSB training, or you'll do SSB tuition, something like that. So I'm just pressing it. Now, if you see the first one, SSB Coaching Pune is mine. My address is coming. If I go here, it will go to my website. If I go here to the directions, right, it will show
Right.
because I'm sitting in the same house from where I'm doing the thing. So he's
Okay.
saying 1 minute by road because I have to go down 6 stories and it's showing my gate, 13 meters, right? So from
Right.
your location to SSB Coaching Pune, this was one. I will come back to this slide again, but right now I want to show you something more. Now I am still on the first page of Google and first ranking is mine. So I go down further on the first page itself. I'm showing you the visibility, ladies and gentlemen, how visibility should be maintained. Let me see. It keeps changing sometimes. Okay. This one, can you see SSB Coaching Pune Facebook page?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. And you can see my video also coming here.
Right. Right.
I'm again opening this link. And I'll show you this link now. This is my Facebook page for SSB Coaching. Right? I go back to that page again where I was searching for it. I'll go down because I have still not seen my website. It's gone out of the first page, I suppose.
Okay.
Okay, can you see my website here? It's gone to the second page.
We
Right?
can see it. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, this is a bad SEO today. Generally, my things comes on the first page. I'll have to go back and change a little bit of content here and there, and it will come to the first page again. But what I'm trying to show you is that everything of mine is coming on first page generally, right? Except for the website right now. So, do you understand higher visibility, better visibility, and higher ranking?
Yes.
Tell me how many of you search a page or go for a search on the second page? How many of you go?
Very rare.
Very rare, na?
Yeah.
Extremely rarely, sir.
Absolutely. So it is known that second page of Google, if you want to hide a dead body, you should hide it in second page. Nobody will be able to find it.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what, unless you are on the first page, you are nowhere on Google. Now, having given this distribution, introduction, I just want to ask you all the first question. So what is digital marketing actually? Now, I would like you all to comment to this.
So marketing, everything what we want on the internet is can be termed as digital marketing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Anybody else?
Making your business more visible on like in the searches, online searches.
Good. Good.
I think it is about creating your presence for your business online,
Very
and
nice.
you should be able to hit searches from people.
Absolutely.
For me,
And-
reaching out customers, targeted customer.
Reaching out, you said. Yes, okay, yes, correct. It is correct, absolutely. Anybody else would like to attempt?
It's basically a digital, it is basically a marketing efforts being done digitally for a
Absolutely.
targeted customer.
Beautifully said, sir. Very well said. See, what is marketing? To get a product to the market is marketing. What is sell? When you say sales, it is selling that product in the market, correct? Sridhar sir, you're saying something?
हेलो
Hello, yes.
हेलो
Yes, Sridhar sir, please tell me.
हाँ सर, हिंदी में बात करूँ चलेगा क्या?
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल चलेगा. हिंदी और मराठी बोल
हाँ,
सकते हो,
हाँ.
बाकी मुझे कुछ नहीं आता.
हा, मी चिंतामणी हॉस्पिटल सासवडला आहे इकडं
हो
जॉबसाठी.
हो. हाँ हाँ.
आणि सासवडमध्ये 150 म्हणजे डॉक्टर आहेत बाकीचे. तिथून आमच्याकडे सगळे पेशंट पाठवतात तिथं असे.
बरोबर.
त्यांच्यासाठी मी अजून आमच्या हॉस्पिटलसाठी काय करू शकतो, म्हणजे आम्ही सेवा बेस्ट कशी देऊ शकतो अजून तिथपर्यंत पोहोचवणं हे त्यांना सांगायचं अजून.
हो. So
Digital
very
marketing.
good. So his
हिंदी में
question
बताएंगे
was.
तो बाकी सबको भी पता
हाँ, मैं
चलेगा.
I will हाँ हिंदी में मैं बताता हूँ. ये एक हॉस्पिटल में काम करते हैं सासवड़, विच इज पूना से अबाउट 15 से 20 किलोमीटर दूर है, बट इज वेरी क्लोज बाय. एंड देयर हॉस्पिटल इज अबाउट 150 बेडेड, 150 बेड का हॉस्पिटल है. और
Yes.
इनके ही इज सेइंग कि हम अगर बाकी लोगों को भी बताना चाहिए कि ये हॉस्पिटल यहाँ है और आप यहाँ आइए, और रिव्यूज वगैरह कैसे डेवलप करें जिससे कि और पेशेंट्स हमारे पास आए. दैट इज द एम. तो श्रीधर सर, ये मैं अभी जब गूगल माई बिजनेस पढ़ाऊंगा तो उसमें मैं आपको ऑनलाइन रेपुटेशन मैनेजमेंट रिव्यूज वगैरह के बारे में बताऊंगा, जो कि आज शायद अपन शुरू कर देंगे या नेक्स्ट क्लास में शुरू करेंगे. तो आपको
Yes,
उसमें
sir.
क्लियर हो जाएगा कि सासवड़ के अंदर
Yes,
आपको ज्यादा कुछ करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है, बहुत पैसे भी खर्च करने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपका अच्छा खासा एडवर्टाइजमेंट हो जाएगा.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ठीक है. ओके.
Yes,
So
sir.
basically I was trying to tell you all that marketing is to introduce a product in a market, and sales job is to sell it once it has come to the market. Correct? Are you all clear about this definition of marketing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So basically
Yes.
what I'm going to tell you is marketing is not sales. Marketing does the planning, it does the research कि ये product बिकेगा कि नहीं. If you all remember, most of you must have done MBA, and if you're not done also, it's okay. There is something called skimming, there is something
Yes.
called neutral, and there is something called intervention. Have you all read that in MBA?
Yes.
So if you're
skimming, I know,
Apple,
right.
if you're Apple and you are already a brand in the world, you will say, listen, this is my cost. I'm getting a new feature. I'm getting a new phone, 14 Pro. And here it comes. And you don't talk about pricing, because price everybody knows it's high. And still people buy. Do you all agree with me?
Yes, yes. I
Yes,
agree.
sir.
Okay. Now the second thing is neutral. You go and find the market and you say, for example, let's take coffee, that all coffees are costing from this range to this range. You say, okay, I am also going to introduce my product in the same range in the market. So you're neutral, correct?
Right, right.
The third thing is penetration. When you want to, you know your product is good, but you know nobody knows your product, right?
Right, right.
So what you do is you reduce the price and you get it at the price that the price attracts the customer. And you say, this is my offer for the first 1 month. So all
Right.
fence sitters also say, यार सस्ते में मिला, जरा खरीद कर देख ही लेते हैं एक बार. और खरीदने के बाद अगर आपको उसका टेस्ट अच्छा लग गया तो आप उसको खरीदते ही रहेंगे, और तब तक आप अपना कॉस्ट बढ़ा सकते हैं, because you already become a little bit of brand in the market. Are you all
But
with me?
yes, इसमें सर एक पॉइंट है, मतलब ऐसा नहीं होगा कि एक कस्टमर अगर मतलब फॉर एग्जांपल डिस्काउंट में लेने के बाद उसका आदत हो जाएगा, फिर सेम प्रोडक्ट को अगर एमआरपी में लेना है, यू ऑलवेज फील कि यार ये तो
सर
डिस्काउंट
आप ओके तपन सर, इट्स सिंपल. आप एप्पल का फोन क्यों लेते हो? एक बार जो जैसे जब मैं आज तक एंड्रॉइड से एप्पल पर नहीं गया, लेकिन मेरी बेटी जो है एप्पल पर गई और आप वापस एंड्रॉइड में आने के लिए तैयार नहीं है, बिकॉज द प्रोडक्ट यूआई इज सो गुड दैट देयर इज एन एडिक्शन. So let's take it that Kriti Coffee is so good a product that पहली बार आपने कम में दे दिया और एक बार टेस्ट करने गया तो उस आदमी को फिर टेस्ट करने लगा. So if he has to spend 20 rupees more on the same packet, he will. Correct?
Got it. Yeah,
Anyway, but
correct.
my point was
Absolutely
not
correct.
this. Yes, anybody else was speaking? Okay, my point was not this. My point was to tell you all because there is a misconception about digital marketing that digital marketing can sell a product. No. Digital marketing cannot sell a product, not even in e-commerce, right? There also you go to cart, you go to select, you come to a website, you see things, and you then decide to buy. Then that is called payment gateway. Correct. So Shridhar sahab kuch bolna chahte hain? Nahin. Okay. So introducing a product to the right customer in the market, or let's revise the statement, online, introducing a product online to the correct people who are capable of buying that product or who are capable of trying that product is digital marketing. Now we'll come to the actual definition. The art of getting customer. Wait. Okay. The art of getting customers for a business via online and digital mediums. It is not talking about sales, correct? It is the art of getting customers for a business. So it is introduction of the product in the market and talking about the product. Are you all clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope it is not getting boring because it is a little bit of theory today.
No, not at all.
Okay. Social media, search engine, email marketing, all these are part of digital marketing, right? And they complement. As I will tell you a simple example. You write a blog on something which is related to your product, right? And you talk about the product with lot of passion, that it has got this thing, by that this thing will happen, you'll always feel fresh, you'll never feel tired, you'll be able to give longish hours for the product by using this product. And in the end you say, if you wish to buy something which has got this characteristic, please click this link, and he goes to your website, right? He's already been mind fixated that this is the product for me, and therefore he's clicked the link to go to your website. Now there is a 100% guarantee, or not if 100%, 99% guarantee that he'll buy your product. Do you all agree?
Yes.
This 99%, I'm not sure, because why I'm saying, in social media, for example, in Facebook, we saw so many products. Sometimes we click on that, but we don't buy it.
So Tapan, I agree with your point. I'm not saying no. I am saying that if you want to augment or force multiply or make an awareness of your product in the market. Okay, let's take it for coffee, right? Kriti Coffee. Now you write a blog.
Right.
And you, in that blog, you write not Kriti Coffee. You write about the contents of the coffee and their benefits to human life. Right? And in the end, you say that one of my, if you want to taste something akin to this product, please click the link below.
Yeah.
And now
in blog, I understand. Got it.
I was talking about a blog. Right, and then he comes to your website and he finds a similar product with the similar contents in it. He's bound to buy it, hai na?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, right. So I was talking about that. Okay, now I will talk about digital marketing is more complex than traditional marketing. Now, what is traditional marketing? We used to put newspaper ads, we do billboards, we do leaflets going around, and so many other things. Correct? Do you all agree with me?
Agree, sir.
But yeah, I'm still, see, I'm contradicting myself. You have to be a little cautious and ask me questions. I'm still saying that digital marketing is the easiest, cheapest, and most reachable product. And here I'm saying digital marketing is more complex than the traditional marketing like newspaper, TV, radio, and magazine ads. Does anybody feel there's a contradiction here?
What you mean to say, what I understand is that it is more complex to build it up to reach the targeted audience. While
Yes, sir.
newspaper, you just prepare it and send it across. Whether you reach the targeted audience or not, you are, I mean, say it is not.
Absolutely, sir. You are bang on because there is measured response on digital marketing. You can reach exactly whom you want to reach. In a newspaper ad, you put it printed in newspaper. It goes across the city, but you're not sure whether who. Suppose we are talking about a shaving kit. Now, generally, people above the age of 15 will use shaving kit, right? But everybody will read it. It is not necessary that everybody has read your ad also. Paper सबने देखा, लेकिन जो intended target था उसने देखा कि नहीं, we don't know. For example, if you're selling iPhones, now you want to reach iPhone addicts or iPhone interested people. So newspaper में ad किया, कुछ लोगों ने पढ़ा, कुछ लोगों ने नहीं पढ़ा. But in digital, it is measured. You can select iPhone users. You can also select iPhone users for Max Pro 14, right? It will only show on their mobile phones. That is the power of digital marketing. You can have very targeted audience. So the success rate is much better. But how to reach the targeted audience? What should you do? Where should you do? When should you use Facebook? When should you use Instagram? When should you use, if I say, what do you call, LinkedIn? Like if you are going for a search of job and all, it will be better to be on LinkedIn, correct? And if you are searching for jewelry and all, then it's better to be on Instagram because photographs, this thing makes more attractive, this thing. Okay, Vishal sir, you wanted to ask something? I saw you
No, I
unmuting.
want to say LinkedIn is something which will be for a typical B2B type of.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it because you come to know a lot of this. So I'll give you a very small example of this. Suppose now, for example, Varsha madam has a job with Deep sir, right? And Deep sir is working in a particular company of security, and Varsha wants, madam wants to hire. Now, of course, he's doing it for Reliance, but I'm just giving an example. She wants to hire a security agency for her company. Now, she goes on LinkedIn and she comes to know that CEO of the company is Deep sir. Now, she doesn't know how to approach him. But she goes to LinkedIn and sees the profile and she suddenly finds, oh, he's also from the same school that I was. Okay. Or maybe, oh, he's my classmate. He was in the same school, same year I have studied. Now, if she sends a LinkedIn message saying, sir, I would like to meet you. I'm your school type. And I was so-and-so in this class and this is year. Do you think Deep sir will respond to your LinkedIn query, this request? Or had you just sent him a request, he would have responded to you? Yeah, Varsha ma'am, or anybody.
Yes,
Yes,
definitely.
he
Yes,
will
sir.
respond. Yeah.
Reply will
So, and LinkedIn is now going to come up with a software where it will connect you to your contacts and connects up to last 20 years, right? So this is all licensing, how you built up, because most of the senior people will not allow you to come to them. Therefore, LinkedIn, in case of B2B, like Kaustubh sir just said, or I think Vishal sir just said, is a right medium. Yes, selection of the right medium is a very important part of digital marketing, right? So, do you all understand why digital marketing is much more complex than traditional marketing? Though it is very easy. When we go through it, you will not find it very difficult. But yes, those who used to do, who were masters of newspaper ad or radio ads and all, if they get into digital marketing, they'll find it a little difficult, right? Archana ma'am, can you hear me now? And can I hear your voice, because I feel little out this thing because I'm not getting a response from you. Have you sorted out your problem on this thing? Okay, she's hearing us, so fair enough. I hope there's nobody in the waiting room now. Okay, right. So now what we'll see is what are the opportunities in digital marketing. Now, digital marketing, for many people who have retired, who are in this, who are doing the course, or many people who have taken premature retirement, or many people who are starting a new business, or there is a person like Abhishek Kulkarni, who's an employee in a company who's just 23 years of age. How is digital marketing going to help you all? So there are three things. One is, if you learn digital marketing and you have your own business, right? You will be able to do digital marketing and save a lot of money for your own company, right? Because agencies charge you. And the second thing, even if you cannot handle, because you are at a very senior level, you are the owner of the company and you have plenty other jobs to do, then please understand, if you hire an agency and you can control the agency, because you have the knowledge, you will be able to save a lot of money. Do you people understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes,
So
I agree.
monitoring of an agency is an art, and that art can be used only if you have knowledge of the subject. You may not have the time, but you should have the knowledge, right? So the
Right.
first thing is that it will help you in your own business, and it will help you even if you give it to an agency to monitor the agency. Then self-branding. If you go and type my name, Sanjeev, Commander Sanjeev Deshpande, in any of the Google this thing, you'll find me first. You'll see my LinkedIn profile first and everything. This is called Google Cards, right? Public cards. So you have to do your own branding. If I'm a digital marketer or a digital trainer, how will the world come to know? Or if somebody is searching for a digital trainer in Pune, how will I feature that? Right? Similarly, if Varsha madam is a yoga teacher in Aurangabad, am I right, ma'am? Aurangabad?
Yes, sir. Yes, Aurangabad.
Okay. And she's very good trainer, that I know. Right? So how will that be known to people? Anybody who's searching for it will only come to know, right? Otherwise, she'll have to do Facebook marketing. But if she makes a card on Google, she doesn't have to do anything. It will automatically come. Her address will also come if she wants to show it. And she can start her own classes if she wants to. I'm just saying, I'm just giving an example, right? If you are an employee like Abhishek Kulkarni, after digital marketing, he has upskilled his knowledge and he may be able to advise his company people. So why should we not do Facebook marketing, for example? Or why should we not do LinkedIn marketing? Or in Facebook, why should we not do remarketing? Or in Google, why should not we not do display marketing? There are many things. So our aim is to make sure that we cover all parts of this and do Google ads and Facebook ads, including Instagram ads properly. And before all this, we are going to do Google My Business, which is also known as Google Profile Manager. These three things will help you float further in the digital world. After this, if you go and start doing YouTube, start seeing YouTube videos, you will start understanding that. Without any knowledge of digital marketing, had you gone to do YouTube tutorials, it would have been little difficult. Do you all agree to that?
Yes, I agree.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So now coming to this, with digital marketing, we can do.
Hello.
Yes, Pradnya ma'am,
Correct.
are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Me केलंय ते. Yogesh helped me actually. Yeah.
Okay. So with digital marketing, we can do personal branding, helps with jobs and entrepreneurship. यहाँ कोई doubt नहीं है. We can help other companies as a consultant or an employee. Now this is where I think Deepak sir is not here, and there's Pradnya Joshi ma'am coming. Okay, you are coming on this thing, ma'am. Laptop.
Yes. On laptop also.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So we can help other companies as a consultant or an employee. Now here is a very interesting thing. You are working as, see, you all know what is moonlighting?
Yes.
Yes, a hot topic these days.
Yeah, very hot topic nowadays. So moonlighting is when you're working for Wipro and you're helping Infosys. You're in the same field, correct?
Right.
Now I am in real estate, I'm in sales, but I take classes for digital marketers as a digital trainer, where I'm not putting any problem to my company or I'm not helping any of the competitors. I am just pursuing my passion beyond the working hours. Is it moonlighting?
No.
Yeah. So if you all learn digital marketing and if you have a passion for it, one is you can always guide your digital marketing team. Oh, why don't you try this? You can always give options. You can always give your advices. Secondly, if you don't have a job ever, ऐसा किसी पर टाइम आना नहीं चाहिए, पर बाय चांस आता है, आपकी एज ऐसी हो गई कि आगे कोई आपको जॉब नहीं देगा. जैसे मैं फौज से रिटायर होने के बाद आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू नाउ, सो आई एम डूइंग दिस, बट लकीली गॉड्स ग्रेस आई हैव अ जॉब इन हैंड, right? So you can become a consultant, because when you're a consultant, you don't do things yourself. You direct, you advise, correct? But you should have knowledge, only then you can direct and advise. So if you've done digital marketing and you want to be a consultant for any product, digital marketing is not limited to one particular thing. Once you do a course, you can do advertising for any product, any company, right? It depends on your skill. If you want to just be clerical in just setting the ads, then it's of no use. If you understand the ads, how to put them strategically, it is very good, right? Okay. We can use the knowledge to build our own business. Marketing is the most important function in a business, which I hope all of you will agree with. Correct? So now, having said this, now we'll go into a little bit into digital marketing. These are the in-demand skills in digital marketing. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Yes, sir, we can see.
So I'll go from one by one so that you all understand it. Basic design. This is talking about your website design, right? So when you make a website, like for example, when you go for a job, you comb your hair, throw powder of sugar lagakar and spray some perfume and all, and then you go to be presentable, right, in front of your boss, in front of your colleagues. Similarly, when you make a website, understand this: if you put it with lot of things, it will look very complex. Your basic design should be simple, but your call to action. Now, when I say call to action, is there anybody who doesn't understand? Then I'll explain it to you. Everybody understands what's call to action?
Sir, please explain.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll explain that. Call to action means once he sees your website, once he sees your product, he has to take some call or some action so that he proceeds further to get a call back from you or get the product bought from you. Something he will do, like call me, call now, learn more, right? WhatsApp chat. That all that is given on the website, or inquire now for a free brochure. To download a brochure, please click here. All these are call to action. Now understand, call to action at the right place is a very essential part of any website. Without that, people will see, like it, and just push off to the next. They will not put an inquiry for that product. Do you all agree?
Yes, sir.
But more important is, the call to action should be positioned in such a way that is quickly recognizable. Ki kahan hai? Now, when you see human eye, right? All of us who don't read Urdu, who read English, Hindi, and all those Arabic languages are from right to left. But Hindi and all, or English and all, you read from left to right. Do you all agree?
Agree, sir.
Yes.
So if your call to action is on the left, it will be seen first. Now, most of the people put it on the right. If your call to action, acha, okay, tell me, when you look at a slide or a movie slide, do you look at the top part first or the bottom part first or the center part first? Naturally.
Center part, I think.
Okay, you look at center. Anybody else?
Yeah, top one.
Okay, right, sir. Anybody else?
Enter one, sir.
Okay, anybody else? Varsha, madam, what do you think? आप योगा करते हो तो लोग पहला चेहरा देखते हैं या पहले बॉडी देखते हैं या पहले फ्लोर देखते हैं जहां बैठकर योगा कराते हैं? Body, मतलब I was saying posture. Don't take me wrong.
Yes. No, it's face first and then the body.
So face is on top, correct? So generally, human mind and human thing is that you first see on the top and then you come to the bottom of any text that you read, or any picture that you see, any scenic beauty that you see. Generally, yes, top and center, I agree. थोड़ा सा mix up हो जाता होगा कभी-कभी center में अपन पहले देख लेते हैं. That's okay. But this is the basic rule of Google algorithm. Why I was trying to explain this to you, that Google algorithm, if you want to rank higher, you have to make sure that your keywords on the first left to right. अगर आपकी एक sentence जा रही है तो आपका keyword left में होना चाहिए. और जब कभी आप कोई content पढ़ते हैं तो जो नया कंटेंट आएगा वेबसाइट में वो ऊपर होना चाहिए और पुराना वाला नीचे चले जाना चाहिए. If you do this, you will rank higher. Have you all got it, or is it confusing?
Hi Vishali, I have one query.
Yes, sir.
Like all the chat windows help. I mean, so
are on the right.
On the right bottom. Why
Correct.
is that?
No. So why is that? It's not like that. See, what happens is these people put their social media icons on the left bottom.
Yeah.
और हाँ, तो अभी यही मैं आपको ट्रिक समझा रहा हूँ कि आप इसको समझिए कि आप अगर आपने ये किया तो कहाँ जाएगा आंख पहले. अगर कॉल नाउ, अगर टॉप, अगर आप अपना मोबाइल नंबर ऊपर रखेंगे वेबसाइट पर, तो पीपल हैव सीन दैट एंड देन कम डाउन, है ना. सो इफ दे लाइक द प्रोडक्ट, दे नो वेयर टू लुक फॉर इट. नाउ सपोज योर फर्स्ट पेज इज एक्चुअली लॉन्गिश, एंड डू यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज अबव द फोल्ड एंड बिलो द फोल्ड?
No.
Okay. When you're reading an article or when you open a website, what is seen as the first on the first screen? The first page थोड़ा नीचे भी हो सकता है ना, first screen के.
Right.
Correct. So what you see first is above the fold. What is seen on the screen is above the fold. And if you have to scroll down, then it is below the fold.
Okay. Got it.
Have you all understood? Now, if your call to action is below the fold और आपको पहले ही टेक्स्ट में कुछ अच्छा लगा नहीं, उतने में आप डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो गए, तो will you go down?
No.
No, sir.
Yes.
Okay. You were reading something and internet goes off. Will you lose interest or you will wait for the internet to come down and start reading? So think about this. No, these are very important parts, and I have delivered lectures on this on MBA and Symbiosis also. But yes, everybody thinks कि वो नीचे क्यों होता है. आपको ऐसा सोचना है कि गूगल करता क्या अपने लिए. गूगल कभी बताता नहीं है. ये सब चीजें एक्सपीरियंस से आती हैं. So you have to understand left to right में लेफ्ट में ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें होनी चाहिए. टॉप टू बॉटम में हमेशा नया कंटेंट टॉप में होना चाहिए, ओल्ड कंटेंट नहीं. अभी why am I saying this is that whenever we write an article and we have some new thing to add, we add in between the paragraphs, correct? If some new relevant thing has come which we, तो जहां वो टॉपिक था उसको हम वहां ऐड कर देते हैं उसके साथ इंसर्ट करके. What you should do is you should put it as a new above the full paragraph of the new article that you're putting, because Google, what he does is he sees if the article is very old, there are no changes made to it, right? He thinks that this is irrelevant now. ये तो 3 महीने पहले पोस्ट हुआ था. So he'll start ranking your website below, because the content in your website, there will be no traffic coming, because whoever had to read it reads in first 5-10 days, है ना? आप कोई नई चीज डालते हो तो उसको जब सर्च में वो आएगी तो पहले कुछ दिनों में ज्यादा ट्रैफिक होता है, बाद में ट्रैफिक कम हो जाता है. Do you agree or do you disagree?
Agree,
Yes.
sir.
Agree.
There are some cases where there is no traffic earlier, then you change the keywords and all, and suddenly traffic starts coming. तो
Right.
Google का हमेशा याद रखिएगा. Can you all switch off your mute your mics, please? I am getting some background, right? You while talking, you can switch it on again. So now understand that Google searches are there are 3 billion searches every day, and Google is making sure that all of us are there. Whatever he is more what do you call? How do I put the word? He is more worried about the customer, not about you who's putting the content. He wants the customer experience to be good. Google doesn't care about the vendor experience. And this is a fact of life. If your customer experience, now just understand this very carefully. If the UI of your website is bad, that means your navigation on your website is very bad. कोई कुछ ढूंढने जाता है उसको वो मिलता ही नहीं, वो दूसरे पेज पर है. Right? If the speed of your website is taking more than 2 seconds to open, then Google puts you down on the net, on his search browser. If your website has bigger bounce rate, that means if people come to your website, they don't understand anything and they just go off within 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Again, Google ranks you down saying this is irrelevant website, because the relevancy is not there. Now, how does relevancy come? Now, see, when you're searching something on the net, or suppose you saw an ad, and the ad was for 10th class tuitions, 10th class physics tuitions, right? When he clicked and came there, there were all subjects written there: English, Hindi, history, maths, this thing, and physics. So is this relevant to the ad, the content, or is it not relevant?
Not relevant.
Okay, very good. Now I put another question, that again the same ad was there, and when he clicked and came to that page, it was only about physics tutorial. Is it relevant or is it irrelevant?
Relevant.
Relevant.
Correct. So Google will keep this second case on top always. He will give better quality score to this website than to the first one. Now, who is actually at fault, Google or you, the vendor?
Vendor.
Vendor.
Google is very clear. See, if my customer comes to you and he doesn't find what you have actually advertised for, then he will go off. And Google will also put you down. These are very small tricks which I'm telling you. These are, don't take it as hacks, but these are facts. If you don't do this, things will go bad. Okay, so basic design you have all understood. Your content should always be refreshed at a particular time. And the time period should not be more than 3 months. Every 3 months, you should put some new content. If you put it every 15 days, you will keep ranking higher. Right? Okay. Next is content creation. Okay, yes.
Sir,
yes,
sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't worry.
Even same thing with Google My Business also.
No, that is a different dynamics. It's a different dynamics. In Google My Business, you should keep posting very frequently. You should keep getting reviews very frequently. you should keep answering all the questions very frequently, which people customers raise. So
Okay.
the rules are
Good.
same, but little different. I will explain to you because we are going to do Google My Business, right? If not today,
Perfect.
we'll be doing it on Thursday, and we're going to do it practically. Content
Perfect.
creation. Now, please understand this part. Content creation is the most essential part. You should spend maximum time on content creation. Now, is Pradnya madam there? Yeah, she's there. Madam, your YouTube channel, when you make or when you are making anything that you want to, broadcast, please remember the content should be that somebody will search for.
Right.
So, ma'am, if you are making Shrikhand, I'm just giving an example. Do you all understand Shrikhand kya hota hai?
Yes, sir.
The Marathi sweet delicacy, huh? Made out of curd and something. I'm not good at cooking, so I'm not going to try and show you my knowledge on that. So, if you're going to have Shrikhand, which in other term is known as Mishti Dahi in Bengal, it's
Okay.
little different, but it is generally like that. Huh? Now, what will you put it as in your website content?
I put Shrikhand, hashtag Shrikhand in Marathi, hashtag Shrikhand in English, and hashtag Mishti Dahi, and whatever. In Hindi also I put hashtag. And I put it in description.
Madam, hashtag, okay. Hashtag is a label, right?
Okay.
Then somebody will be there for that hashtag. Right? If it's a trending hashtag, which something is new and with something is current, then it will help you a lot. But I'm talking about, I'll tell you the secrets of hashtag also. आप कभी भी डाल दोगे तो चलने वाला नहीं, और हर हमेशा टेक्स्ट में मत डालिएगा. आप इंस्टाग्राम में यूज करेंगे तो बहुत अच्छा है, right?
I added in YouTube description box.
Yes, you can, but there is a way to put it, right?
Okay.
But anyway, I'm right now explaining the content of a website, right?
Okay.
So now, how many types of, if you say best Shrikhand in Pune, for example,
Okay.
right? Now you have to go to a keyword research part, which Google also gives you, and there are other tools also which are free, and you search what all is Shrikhand search for. Now understand, I'm telling you what they are search for. You know your product best, you know your baby best, correct? But that is not the best case. In internet, this is for everybody. I hope everybody is understanding. You have to know what people know you by.
Okay.
That means how Shrikhand is searched actually. Is Chitle Bandhu Shrikhand only searched for, or is some other company Shrikhand also searched for, or how best Shrikhand in Pune it is searched for, or something else. So this search terms when you get, you have to convert them into something called keywords. Right? There's a difference between search term and keyword, because every search term cannot be made a keyword. You will not be able to write an article. Correct? So what is that? We'll discuss in a later class. But today, just understand that in the content, there is one primary keyword. Now, I will just give you an example of a primary keyword. That suppose you are buying a mobile phone and we are not very rich people. So we are buying a mobile phone. We are searching for a mobile phone under 5,000 rupees. नहीं, आजकल 5,000 में नहीं आता होगा ना. So let's say under 10,000 rupees. I'm not talking about iPhone users. I'm talking about Android. Huh? So we search for what do you call mobile phones under 1,000 rupees. And this I make it as my primary keyword because I went to the search keyword generator and I saw that this is the best term that people search for. But there are many other brands also, like Samsung phones under 500. Some other company phone under 500. Economy phones, cheap phones. These are also keywords. Do you all agree? Which people must be searching?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this becomes my secondary keywords. So I told you primary keyword is best mobile phone under 10,000 rupees. Then we're talking about cheap mobile phones, cheapest mobile phones. Then we're talking about economic phone and various like this. So these become my secondary keyword. Now remember what I'm telling you. And then if I talk something which is related to mobile phone, but it is not the mobile phone. Like for example, I'll tell you a mobile phone with extended battery life. Will you search for this?
Yes, we'll search, but very rarely.
Yes, and then there are many people who search for better battery life. Right? Now this becomes an LSI keyword, latent semantic index keyword. That means something which is similar but also sought for. Semantic, right? So, or an equivalent synonym, something which is also known by some different name. Like wireless phone, mobile phone का अगर होता होगा तो उसको भी आप semantic बोल सकते हो. But I'm just saying a mobile phone with extended battery life. Now, once you have got this keyword research done, and this is actually SEO part, but I'm just teaching you because if some of you would like to make your website like Pradna madam just said, so I'm just giving you this hint. This is out of syllabus, but consider it in syllabus because for digital marketing it is important. Now, when you do this thing, you have to write the primary keyword in your title of the this thing, web page on the article that you're doing. You have to put it in the paragraph heading. You have to include it in the first paragraph, right? Then secondary keywords, which are 5 you have to choose, have to be used throughout the page, somewhere, only once. Primary keyword, you have used it in the title, you have used it in the description, you have used in the heading, you have used in the first para. And the image, now Google cannot read an image. So Google says when you make a website, what is the alternate text, alternate name of this image? There also you put your primary keyword as the alternate text. Is it going a little difficult or is it okay? I'm trying to explain it in very simple terms. Vishal sir, is it okay?
So if you can repeat that part again.
Yeah. So have you understood the primary, secondary and LSI keywords?
Yes.
Okay. So when we use the primary keyword, that has to be repeatedly used in your website, but not stuffing, just once everywhere. Like for example, on your URL, the page URL. Suppose now mobile phone ke liye, suppose my URL is digital marketing Pune / mobile phones, and you'll reach my page. But then I have to make my URL as mobile phones under 10,000 in my URL. On my heading of the article should be mobile phones under 10,000, right? This is my header. Then coming to the paragraph heading also, it should be mobile phones under 10,000, whatever is my primary keyword. Then the first line of the text, the paragraph when you start, it should say, if you're looking for mobile phones under 10,000, then this is the right place to search for it. Okay. Then you add secondary keywords. In the subsequent paragraphs, you should use the
Sorry.
Hello. Can you get me or I'm getting confusing?
No, I got it here. So image also you mentioned something.
Yeah, that I'll come to. So secondary keywords have to be used in the page, across the page, once only. There will be 5 secondary keywords, you have to use it. And similarly, LSI keyword has to be used once on the same page. And the image, now suppose you put a mobile phone image in the first page, right? Now that image has to be also named as a keyword. Best mobile phones under 500 or 10,000, right? Now what happens is when somebody is trying to search relevancy, if he is trying to search for mobile phones, your page will come. If he is trying to search for mobile phones under 10,000, it will come. If he'll try to search for mobile phone, cheap mobile phones, in your page will come. If he tries to search for economical mobile phones, your page will come. If he tries to search for mobile phones with extended battery life, your page will come. Because when Google is indexing and when he sees you're not stuffing with some particular keyword, but you're using it very tactically. See, first thing is going to look for your primary keyword. How does Google search you? So Google has got robots and spiders, which are same thing, which are basically scripts or codes, which go around the web and see what are the new things coming, what are the new pages coming, right? Which are the new websites coming. Or there is another way that you tell Google, okay, I have hosted my thing on the web, please index it. There's a way to do that, right? Otherwise, in 3-4 days, Google catches you and he indexes you. Now, when he indexes you, if your heading is something different, your title is something different, your paragraph is something different, if there's irrelevancy, he will put you as a bad website and put you down. You will not rank. To rank, you have to be relevant. And this is what I was telling you with keyword research. Of course, this is not part of this course. I'm just explaining you because this is an important part of digital marketing. Have you all got what is content creation and how should it be done? It should be done with a lot of research.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. One query, Amol here.
Yes, Amol sir, बोलिए.
अच्छा सर, आपने बोला था कि फोटो को भी हमको इंडेक्स करना है.
Yes,
So
sir.
that means we have to index the photo image और वो place करना है.
No, I had told you, sir, that photo also has to be named something. Correct? Because a
Okay.
photograph cannot be read by Google. He cannot understand the image.
तो जैसा फाइल का नाम होता है वैसे उसको फाइल नेम
Yes,
देना है.
हाँ, तो वहाँ he gives you an option when you host a photograph on the website. He says, would you like to give an alternate text name? Alt text name बोला जाता है उसको.
Got it.
So there you have to type it. Correct? And you will always come on that. There will be no problem. Anybody else, any doubt on this? These are very basic things, but they seem complicated unless they have been explained to you. Pradnya ma'am, is it helping you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm very happy. Ashna
Yeah.
ma'am, can you type if you're getting my this thing or I'm going very fast or something like that?
Hello.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, I can hear you. I logged in through mobile and laptop, both the devices.
Beautiful, beautiful. I don't mind. But my only question is, ma'am, are you understanding or I'm going fast?
Yes, yes, yes. Everything
Okay.
is.
Is it interesting for all of you?
Yes, I
Yes,
personally
sir.
found it interesting.
Okay. Now, Sridhar sir, आपको भी मेरी भाषा समझ में आ रही है क्योंकि मेरे को जनरली मेरा एक ही
हाँ, sir.
फीडबैक लोगों से आता है कि मैं बहुत फास्ट बोलता हूँ.
नहीं समझ में आ रहा है सर.
चलो चलो, but then it's very nice. So I'll come back to the next thing. Social media marketing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be very, very clear that social media marketing is a push type of marketing. Push means what happens? See, on social media, generally you're not searching things, except ladies on Instagram, if they are looking for jewelry, or not only ladies, even guys also. But if there's something beautiful, if there's a beautiful dress, or if there's a beautiful necklace, or if there's an actress and she looks very pretty, generally the eyes go there because it's a photogenic presentation of everything on Instagram, and you can write very little, and it's an instant thing. Correct? So there is no, can you sell a car on Instagram? Do you all think?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yes,
Varsha
sir.
madam, do you think you can buy a car on through Instagram?
I think so.
You think
Nowadays, yes.
so? No, that way you can, no, you can always project it. But generally, will you buy a very costly thing through Instagram?
No.
Okay. So now I want to also ask people that on LinkedIn, would you post a car?
No.
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 But if there's a car exhibition somewhere,
Yeah, right.
you will post about that and write few things. Correct?
Yes.
Will you find a job on Instagram?
No, I don't.
Will you find a job on LinkedIn?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So social media is to be selectively and electively be used. Understand the statement. Selective and electively. Because each social media has its own pluses and minuses. For example, Instagram is very popular for the age group of 18 to 30. Right? Facebook is very popular from any age group to any age group till 65 plus. Okay. There is another thing called Snapchat or something, which is very popular up to the age group of 25. And here you don't demand something. You generally, when do you go to social media? When you are free, presumably free, because nowadays we never have time for anything. But जब अपन आकर लेटते हैं ऑफिस से आकर या दोपहर को लंच के बाद 10 मिनट फ्री मिले हैं, that time we start surfing our social media, Facebook or something, and there you see something you have not asked for it. When you're scrolling, you see something, correct? And you say, wow, this is good, yeah, I should buy this. Now, what was this? I pushed something on your screen, on your display, you liked it, you didn't ask for it. Whereas this was I pushed it to you. Now, suppose you're searching for a car, right? So where will you search? On search engine like Google and all? Bing Google? That what is the best car in this budget,
Yes,
or what is
yes.
the best car, what is the latest model by Mercedes? Where will you go
Yes.
for this?
Yeah,
You go to
Google will search.
Google.
Okay. So if I put my ad there while you're searching this, I know what is in market demand, what is presently trending in the market, and I put my ad for a best car. That if you want to buy a Mercedes car, my ad will be seen. Now, your search term was what are the variants of Mercedes car? My search term was the best Mercedes car. And you search for your search term, and my keyword prompted my ad to be shown to you. Now, this was what? Social media was push. This was pulling you to me. One who's searching for somebody, some specific thing, I'm targeting to show my ad to him and pull him to me on my website. Do you all agree, push and pull?
Yes.
Yes,
I
sir.
agree.
Now remember this, because this will be very useful when we do Google ads and when we do Facebook ads, right? There will be in Google also, we can do push also and pull also. In Facebook also, we can do pull and push. But when you have to do is what is the strategy that a digital marketer should use? And we'll discuss that in details. So have you all understood what is social media marketing?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's come to email marketing. Do you think email marketing is relevant today?
Not much.
Not really, sir.
Anybody else?
Not really.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah,
say
in education sector, I have seen email marketing very prominently used.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So everybody's right here. Email marketing has lost a lot of relevance, but it is still very effective in some fields. Now, for example, there's a new course being started, and the academic institution was. I'm just giving an example because Girish sir took out educational part, so I'm giving that example. And it's a new course coming up, right? They know their students who have done the basic course, and now you're going to do an advanced course. So you have the data of those people, so you target them. And you send them mail, they don't open your mail. Push, right? So now there's something called drip marketing, wherein what happens is he will tell you the analysis. You send 200 mails, only 50 people opened, remaining 150 didn't open. So you can already program it. You can keep sleeping. Once you have programmed it, you forget it. It will keep going on its own. So you say, who has not opened my mail? After 1 day, send the same mail again. So again, it will trigger one more mail. Right? There are softwares for email marketing. And those who have opened, to them, it will go, thank you very much. You have seen our mail and this is what it is. And we are going to, if you buy the next course, we are going to give you so much of discount. The first mail was informative. The second mail is an offer, right? And the third mail will go saying, if you buy by so and so date, you get further discount, right? And those who have not opened, once they open after the second or third mail, they will get a direct third offer that this price you will get it. And this type of drip email marketing, drip, is very successful. So again, as a digital marketer, which medium to use where is a very good this thing. If you already have database of your existing customers, to keep them updated with your products, to keep them updated with offers that you give during Diwali, Christmas, or whatever time, it's a very useful tool. So do not disregard it. For the first touch in this thing, when you get a product to the market, maybe email marketing is not very useful. But for keeping in touch, letting them know new things, keeping your market alive, email marketing is very good. Right? Do you all agree?
Yes.
See, when I say
Yes,
do you all
yes.
agree, it is not necessary that you all should agree with me. If you have a separate point, we all are learning. You can always add on. I will be very happy if you add on something that is as per your experience, because you are all professionals in your own field, correct? So I'll be happy to understand if there's something new I can. Yes, Vishal sir.
So, Vishal, maybe I'm too early to ask, but if on my website, if I collected some data where what type of search a particular person is doing, then can I program something through email marketing where those relevant information can keep floating to them?
100%. It's called email scheduling, right?
All right.
So you can see now what happens is, see, if you have the data now, suppose for example, let's again take an educational institute example. There's a person who was searching for some particular course, and he downloaded a brochure, and you had put a call to action that if you want to have this brochure, download the brochure, please submit your name and contact number, right? And that fellow downloaded. Now you have this data who downloaded it, correct?
Yeah.
Now next time when you want to connect with him, so you downloaded the brochure, would you like to buy the course?
Okay.
Right? This is called scheduling, because he's already downloaded. Now you, after 3 days, you say, so we did not hear from you, would you like to buy?
Okay. Oh, direct question. For example, I have multiple products on my platform and someone is searching for a particular product, he searches it, vanishes. So can I send him some informative?
100%. But I think, sir, you're jumping the gun. Hold your horses. But I'll answer this question of yours. See, what happens is in Google and Facebook, they don't tell you who all came to your website, but they keep tracking it. Provided you have put a code there, which I'm going to teach you how to put, right? And if you put that, they will not tell you it was Mr. Vishal who came to your website. They will keep the data with them, right?
Right.
And if you say, I want to remarket to the people, suppose to those people who visited my website but did not buy anything, right?
Right.
And now you're giving a new offer.
Right.
So he will show it to exactly those persons only.
Right. Got it.
Right. So you can convert a prospective person who left your website because of the budget or something now to buy it because you're giving it a lesser price. This is called remarketing.
Right.
Which I'm going to come to, and which is the cheapest form of digital marketing. But initially you have to get data. Correct?
Right. Right.
Okay. So we have finished this. Now we come to something very interesting called search engine marketing. Any paid marketing on Facebook and Google is called search engine marketing. This is paid. So if you all remember, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a slide because we are running short of time today, right? And then we will take it on further. So I'll just stop this sharing. Now let's take best coffee in India. Okay, it's not showing it to me. Just a minute. So anybody wants to say any of his product or something like that? I can help out.
Yes, sir. Can you? Means my wife is. Yes.
Yeah, tell me which one.
So my wife is actually an interior designer. Her website has been defunct for a long time now, almost because
Okay, now good. This is designer near me.
Interior
okay, or in Pune. I just put it Pune for the timing.
But it is not. It is not coming. I just saw that.
No, don't worry. So that is all ranking what we're talking about. But what I'm trying to show everybody now is, can you see AD written here?
Oh, can't see anything.
No.
Okay, wait. I forgot to share. My fault. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Can you see AD written here? I have searched for interior designer Pune. This is my search term. I have not written in, out and all that because in a hurry, what do? You just type it, hai na? So I just put interior designer Pune. And when I clicked here, these are all the terms that are being searched for the same search term. Okay?
These are all interior designer Pune is become the primary thing, no, sir?
This is the primary, yeah. Huh?
So besides that, top 5, top 10, it is only that which is coming as secondary.
Low budget interior designers can also be a secondary, and then this one, interior designer. No, best interior designers in Pune can be
top 5 or top 10 only this.
No, but इससी से केवल मत जाना. These are giving you a fair idea, and if you go down, you will get more fair idea. I'll just show it to you. You will find it here again. These are also the keywords, right? But keyword research is the best. Don't only go by these. These are for people who don't know digital marketing. But what I was trying to tell you was we are doing search engine marketing. So we'll be covering this. Deep, sir, don't worry. We'll be covering all this in details later.
Sure.
Excuse me, what do you mean by keyword research is the best?
Okay. So, ma'am, I had covered this. Probably you missed it. That when you write the content of a website, you have to research the keywords, which the content, what are the words you should use in your content so that when somebody searches for it, you will rank higher.
No, I got it. But is there any tool or something, or is it?
Yeah. There are tools. There is a Google keyword planner. There is Uber Suggest. There is
that's what I wanted.
And I will be telling you those tools a little later. When we do Google Ads, I will be telling you that. Okay. So now, if I have just searched for a simple thing, interior designer Pune, and there are 4 ads coming on top. Can you all see it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
AD लिखा है, ये ads और 3 ad नीचे होंगे देखना. एक पेज में मैक्सिमम 7 ही ऐड होते हैं, ऑलवेज नहीं होंगे, but max you can see 1, 2, 3. On top there were 4 ads and below there were 3 ads. And a top of the page is known as, these 4 ads are known as top of the page, and this one is known as absolute top of the page. Have you all got it? Very simple.
Yes.
I'll be repeating it later also. I'm just telling you for this thing. But whatever paid advertising we do is known as search engine marketing. And what is coming here without any paid, which is ranking higher because of keywords and your content, is known as SEO, search engine marketing. Because you're not paying for this. You're using the right keywords and placing your content correctly so that it is ranking higher. Have you all got it?
That's called search engine optimization.
SEO, yes, search engine. What did I say? Did I say something wrong?
Marketing.
I'm sorry. This is ads are search engine marketing, and SEO means this one is called search engine optimization. Right? I stand corrected on that. And this is your My Google Business or NAP, name, address, place. Correct? When I was telling you about near me and all that, this is that.
This is called?
This is called Google My Business.
Okay.
Right? This is also known as NAP, name, address, place of this thing. This generally comes when you type near me. Okay? Roughly 10 kilometers within the area that you're searching. If your IP is within, suppose I am in Pune, Undri right now. So it will be within 10 kilometers of Undri. It is showing me what are the results. So, near me. Are you all getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. So search engine marketing is basically paid marketing. You pay more, you rank more. But now Google also realized one who's more having a better budget will always show on top, so the customer will not get the best deal. Correct? As I told you, Google is customer centric. It wants customer happiness, customer experience. So now they have put 2 things. One is you bid higher for your ad to be on the first page, on the top or on anywhere on the first page. And secondly, the quality score of your website should be good, which I spoke to you about relevancy, speed. Do you all recollect? Your website should open fast. Your website should be relevant, that your ad and your content on the website should be the same. Right? Your UI, the surfing, navigation on your website should be simple. People should stay on your website. That is retention. If all those things are matching, then you will have first ranking very easy. That means if somebody who doesn't have good quality score, he's paying 100 rupees for 1 click, but you have good quality score, then you will have to bid only 25 rupees. So in 500 rupees ad per day if you're doing, the person having bad quality score will get only 5 clicks. Whereas you will get 25 clicks in the same budget. Did you all understand this?
Yes.
Sir, here I have one question.
Yes.
In that bidding, there is always a range, like for a product, for a keyword, maybe bidding price, say, for example, from 10 rupees to 30 rupees.
Yes.
So you are saying if my website is good, speed and all is good, content is good,
You'll
then
pay
for
less per
me,
click.
I have to pay less for that click.
Yes, absolutely.
And if it is not good, then I have to pay more for that click.
Yes. So if you recollect, when we were discussing about your website, I was insisting on speed.
Yes, sir.
Right? That was the reason why I was doing it. And I'm going to show you practically. Don't worry. I'm going to show you when we go to the dashboard of Google ads. You'll realize what I'm talking about. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now we'll come back to the last thing that we have to do. So did you all understand all the factors that I've done except data analytics? I've told you SEO also. While I was showing you the slide, I have shown you search engine marketing, which is a paid marketing. This is a free marketing, right? And data analytics. Now you see, initially you have no data. You just pick up which keyword is what and all those things go up. But as you go 3 months down the line, you pick up a lot of data from the type of traffic which has come. You pick up the traffic which has come to your website. You pick up what was the demographic profile of the traffic which came to your website. You pick up which particular product got maximum clicks. So there's a lot of data from which you can start correcting your ads for the later, your audiences for the future. So you're in the same budget, you'll start getting more clicks. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Agree, sir.
Analysis of your data is very important factor of digital marketing. Right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is, I think I've reached 9:30 and there are people and ladies also here. Somebody must have not had his dinner. For today, I'll stop here if you're all okay with it. I can go till 10, 10:30. I've got no problems. But why I'm saying this is the first class, and I hope it should not be an overload of information on day one. Right?
Right, sir. Right,
Tomorrow,
right, sir.
On Thursday, we will. I had told you to create new email IDs. Have you all created new email IDs?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is
Yes.
going to be there? Whatever may be your temptation, do not use your working email IDs. Only use this practice email ID for everything, because you are going to go wrong in certain things. You're going to go right in certain things, and if you go wrong, you will lose the whole this thing. And the other thing is, whenever you do anything in digital marketing, always do it with a new email ID, new server, or new hosting, or new domain name. The reason is, if, and I wish you will become very famous in digital marketing and some of your website is bought on by some other company because it is doing so well, because your keyword research was good, your ad practices were good, then when you give the website, you have to also give that email ID. So it should not be your personal email ID. Have you all understood what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Got it.
So
Yes,
be
sir.
very careful that whenever you start a new thing, make a new. नहीं तो Gmail में बहुत कुछ हो सकता है ना, पुराने वाले अपने personal, पर उससे आपके bank details भी चले जाएंगे उनके साथ. So whenever you do anything
right.
new, you have to do that. Huh?
Right, sir. Got it,
Okay.
sir.
Now
Yes, sir,
I
understood.
want to know, did you all enjoy, or is there something that you want me to cover separately also?
I think it was great, sir. It was very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Thank you.
It's good, sir.
Anybody who felt anything that can be done otherwise?
This was good.
It's fine. It's
Okay,
good.
but we were a little slow today because I wanted you all to understand the basics first. And now next class onwards, we'll start with the Google My Business. Right? First, we'll create an account. I'm just telling you what we're going to do. We are first going to create a My Google Business account. And then we are going to work on it, how to set the account. And then we are going to make a free website out of it. Right? And then you have to leave it for a few days while the course is going on. Once your account is verified, you will start getting calls, you'll start getting inquiries, you'll start seeing your product trending if you follow all the checkoff lists that I give you for that. Right? So it is going to be more practical next this thing. So keep your, and request is everybody try and log in on this thing only, desktop or laptop.
Sir, I'm not very comfortable with laptop. I'm used to only my mobile.
Madam, your eyes will get quite strained because there are a lot of things which will be very, I don't mind, you use both.
No, I mean, for your session, I don't mind using the, but you know, since I don't use laptop, I'm not comfortable. So
So, ma'am,
finally I have to log off.
No problem. But I what we can do is, see, this course is going to go very slow. I'm going to go with each person. Right? The weakest link is going to be my best speed of the course, because in the end, I told you it's going to be value for the money that you paid. Correct?
Okay.
So I suggest you be, because see, ads and all can be done. See, if you want to monitor the ads or digital marketing, it can be very easily monitored on a mobile phone, right? How is your campaign doing? How many clicks you got today? How much money was spent? If you want to add more money, it can be done. When you do a campaign setting for the first time, or when you're doing SEO research for the first time, it is going to be very, very difficult on a mobile phone. So if you get used to it, if you're going to be regularly doing it, then as well practice it. Or after this course, I'm going to keep giving you the recordings of each class, right?
Okay.
So you can hear to the recording and in your own time practice a little bit.
Okay, fine.
Right, everybody? Okay, today's recording, do you all need?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
it will
sir.
look better if you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, on my Google Drive, I'll load it, and on your email IDs, tomorrow morning, you will find the recording. You will get a request that your recording has been, you have to just click it and you'll go to that. Huh?
Oh, that's a
So
great help.
thank you.
So after
New
every
mail
class,
ID
next day
or
morning, you'll get the recording. Huh? Thank you very much. I have enjoyed the class today, and I think this class is quite enthusiastic. So a lot of questions. Generally, on the first day, nobody asks questions. But this class asked many questions, so I'm very happy about it. And thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye.
Good night.
Yeah,
night.
only Sanjeev sir, only one request.
Yes.
I have another class at 9:30 in the night.
Yes, sir. You
So-
had told me that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
sir, you can always log out, but I will be giving you the recording, so you will not be missing anything actually.
Okay. Then
Sir, I will be giving you recording.
okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody. Good night.
Okay, bye-bye.